hand control looks pretty good for Schoolboy at the start. Ever since I've seen this second side, it looks like Leonidas has a much better connection. Schoolboy not as confident as before. Now we'll see the setup. Watch for the hit. Leonidas. What's the winner? I think it was a pin. However, the angle that Alexander wanted to take was not the angle that was taken. There was a lot of resistance there from Leonidas. I don't know if there'll be enough. I don't know if there's enough experience for Leonidas to make a few adjustments. A ton of aggression there. Schoolboy, I was saying earlier, 5 years ago, I'm walking on an airplane, they're asking me, hey, you ever heard of the guy Schoolboy? Can you beat him? I was super confident then. After seeing him at the press conference yesterday, I'm not sure if Schoolboy's not one of the best-looking athletes here at the entire show. How tall, super proportional, so young, has the pedigree to be an outstanding super heavyweight athlete.
You have to remember what you said in this conference. After this fight, you will not call me Schoolboy anymore. And that's possibly very true. And we have to understand that Schoolboy, that he's world under 21 champion super heavyweight in the box. That's very serious level.
And when you enter the sport of arm wrestling pre-puberty, when you really learn all the nuances and all the things that come with the sport of arm wrestling. I mean, this kid grew up in the sport. You got to imagine that there's a ton of angles, there's a ton of situations that he's been exposed to that Leonidas will. What a great place to start, but definitely a lot of room to grow.
He's going to change
No.
based on the shoulder and he needs just some specific angles, positions, and he could do.
I'm not talking about you.
I feel the fight is not over. The fight is not over.
Leonidas has some angles. He has some places where not only can he compete, he looks a little stronger at times. You can see that Leonidas doesn't even know that he's losing right now. He's got a ton of endurance left, and if he can just get the connection that he needs, that he can take a big step in what I'm sure is a bright arm wrestling future.
And Alex was talking about hand control and wrist control, that is his winning point, and right now I think he's actually struggling with controlling it.
Each time the strap is immediately applied, Leonidas tightens that hand down, and you can see the frustration on the face of Schoolboy. Looking for that ref to help turn a little bit. Watch how aggressive Schoolboy's going to be.
I love you though, babe.
How successful can he be early? He's going to hit dramatically. He's going to adjust and then hit super dramatically and almost in a panic mode. If Leonidas can withstand those 3 hits, he's got a chance.
And one more thing, Alexander is not known for his great endurance. I don't know if Leonidas has ever had that so long arm fight, but I can see Alexander got involved before a few times, so maybe there is.
The non-verbal communication coming from Schoolboy does show that he's a little uncomfortable. We'll see if that pass a hit early. This is a problem.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's so amazing, too.
Babe, just take a fucking nap.
And if you're not carefully looking, you see absolute dominance. But if you investigate further, you realize that when you win it on wrestling, there's a price. You know how much of your gas tank was taken, and it appears that Leonidas has a little more in the gas tank than maybe Schoolboy thought.
Now, different positions, he's going for press. He's sacrificing his knees sometimes.
Three wins are required, Johnny. We've seen a first win on an outside move. Thought was pretty dominant, ended up having to make a few adjustments and then a couple panic hits, right? Then we saw a 100% stoppage from any hand and wrist control. According to Mission now, growing up around arm wrestling for 15
I'm done with this fucking bullshit.
tricep press, lost
I'm
his hand.
fucking done.
Say hello to Sara Lee Half Loaf. Half Loaf, one tip, real-life, great size, less waste, all taste more flavors, good savor, first bite right. Brand new, all you. Give a little Sara Lee love. From relieving roughness to soothing skin, there's before and then there's Aquaphor.
Yeah, right. No, not Josh. Of course I forgive you, but this is your last chance. Before I do something really fucking bad to myself.
Leonidas just hasn't experienced these things. But there's a extreme amount of power, though, in those two wins that not only were given to Schoolboy, but the damage that could be done on Schoolboy could be super significant in this round to follow. We'll see if there's just too much experience, too many active angles that he can employ, because Leonidas, he definitely feels he's strong enough.
If you sacrifice it with once and you leave it with once, it's very possible that we will not have it in the next round anymore. And Leonidas needs to control more of his special, so maybe he should be a little bit more brave if he's going to side as well.
I know Luna's talking to other boys, she just won't tell me.
Careful blowing your hands up here. If you're either one of these athletes, you pretty much, you want to take one more Hail Mary hit.
So it's
Elbow foul in round two during that press. So my
it's
goodness,
1-1.
what a difference a call makes. We were almost thinking that Leonidas was the favorite down 0-2. Now that we're about to see a 1-for-1, I can't believe Schoolboy has not been pinned yet.
He's thinking about getting inside with Leonidas.
And if there was an opportunity for that Hail Mary press at the end, now knowing you have to do that twice, gotta be a big hill to climb here for Schoolboy.
Elbow foul.
Closer than I thought it was going to be, Giannis. And I think Leonidas still does not have it.
I just want fucking alcohol and I want to black out. I just want to fucking completely black out from this world for like a day.
Outside trying to
See,
take
with the strength-wise, he's up there. He can pull. He can fight probably with not only Alexander, but many other top armors in the world. Question is about understanding, about what you can do on cages. Can you do some adjustments or difference in your style? Right now he's doing just in one style, one technique.
Yeah, and his best attribute right now is the effect that Schoolboy is having in competition. We can see from the nonverbal communication that Schoolboy is fighting a mental war as well. His gas tank is lowered. He doesn't have many options.
And Leonard is in much better position now. He's at a little bit tight. He should stay closer, not open up in angle. Stand up a little bit, add some side, add some
It's
press.
okay.
He can press as well. Look at that right, he can press. I would say that's a big upset. That's a surprise for me. I would say most armored experts didn't thought it would go replay. Fight is not over yet, but it's very promising from Leonidas.
Not only promising, but you can't help when you see a strength athlete going to that community. Because if you're an army, whatever other strength athletics they were in, lo and behold, there are some guys like this. This guy's special. Schoolboy is a feel a kick that Leonidas could hold on to this tricep press too long. He could end up with that pinky finger getting to that pin pad. Although Schoolboy did fight, he did fight even in that hook on position and compromise. That was super impressive against that guy. Yeah, Leonidas was equal because this was supposed to be a step up for Leonidas. This was supposed to be a trap where you come into this world, we give you an internet guy, but he's not really an internet guy. He's an arm wrestler that's been
We're
dressed
talking like Schoolboy, but in terms of national champion, he's world champion.
and he got that name 7 years ago.
Schoolboy.
There's one more opportunity here.
Sorry, babe. I'm just going through shit.
Until Leonidas could drop too low. He may have. There you go.
We need to add some center. We need to add a little bit side press. If he will focus only on his biceps, his biceps is no question probably one of the strongest biceps in the world, but you can't hold someone like Alexander just on your biceps.
And it's one of those things. If you do
Hey,
it, and
you're making me laugh, Josh.
As soon as you feel the guy having no more hand and lip control, and you understand that this is his only defense, that's when you would stand up, take control of the center, lean forward, because you don't need that weight on your tricep and on your elbow anymore. That is only to stop and control from being top rolled. Once again, I don't know who's in Leonidas' corner. It's really hard. It's one of those things that you just take for granted because you grew up with arm wrestlers around you in competition.
Every time you go, Weston!
That press can be equalized by him fighting for that center pressure and leaning forward.
Exactly. There is no chance anymore to attack.
All right, man.
Alexander's Alexander's arm.
You're going to give a bunch of twist grips and wait for the set grip. The set grip will allow you to not have the most amazing connection with this absolute piece. Once again, you feel
Hold on, give me a few minutes. I gotta do something.